Give me 1 sec, guys. See if stream is working correctly. I know. I should do more recording type videos since I'm not really um, streaming anything. But it's just that streaming is a bit easier and it feels a little bit funner because I said funner. I don't think it's a word. It feels more fun because it feels like I'm talking to actual people. Damn, no, that's the wrong one. I have the right one. Give me 1 sec, guys. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Oh my god, there's a big delay. I don't feel like fixing it right now, man. Ah, shit. I'll fix it later in the what's the name. Uh, it's because I'll fix it later. I don't feel like fixing it right now. Okay, sorry guys. Like I said, I should probably be doing more broadcasting type things, so this stuff don't happen. Uh, so as you can see the title of the video, something like that. This is called highs and lows. I've been having my lows. I mean not lows. I've been having my highs. You know, I've been having a high energy and feel good days for a minute, especially because I accomplished a goal and task of mine, which was um, get rid of my debt. So that was great. That was good. I still feel good from that. That I accomplished that, and uh, when I from when I accomplished it, it felt really good, and it while it doesn't feel like while I don't feel elated like I was when I finished did the goal, it still doesn't like stress me out, and so like I have peace in my mind about the situation. So I say that's that. Um, but I've been having the highs for a minute. Like I said, I'm back on my groove. I'm starting to get my mojo back and stuff like that. I'm going on the incline. But as always, things get bumpy, and it seems like it's one of those days where I'm having my lows. Um, I don't really know how to describe it, or I don't even know what to say. I'm having a low, it's a low day, a low week, whatever. Uh, it didn't just immediately start. So what I'm noticing is usually, usually when I'm having my low days, and when I say a low day, I mean people might think like, oh, I'm depressed or I'm sad or nah. I still feel good. It's that I still feel good. I'm not really stressed or not. It's complicated. It's like my mindset or my focus is thwarted when I don't accomplish certain things. You know, uh, for instance, my first week, like my second week or something like that. Back to the work or something like that. I was supposed to do a full week and do this and do that, and I did not accomplish that, and so I started getting like a little bit like buzzed out. Uh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It's almost close to my bedtime. Plus, I ate a big meal. It's about 6 a.m. in the morning. Uh, I sleep during the day and I work during the night. So whenever it starts hitting the morning hours, I start to get sleepy. Uh, but okay, so I'm going to be taking a long moment to talk, but it's because I'm trying to gather my thoughts. But anyways, okay, so yes, I'm having one of my low days. I'm having a low day. Um, um, the reason why I made this video, which you can figure out, I'm having a low day. The leading up to the making this video, because I had caught myself in something in something I didn't realize. Which is uh, two things actually. One, I talk to myself a lot. When it comes to like problems or situations that irritate me or frustrate me, or it didn't have to be irritating or frustrating. It could just be passion. And I passionately talk to myself. Not because I don't have no friends or I'm lonely. It's legit like I just like talking to myself. It feels good. It feels therapeutic. Um, and then when I talk to myself, I'm able to think through stuff. Like I don't know if anybody else can do that, but like or does that, but like I can take me a walk. A 1 to 2 mile walk, or whatever. For an hour or 2 hours, and I just talk to myself, and I can just think through things. I can just think through it by talking it out. Like ah yada yada yada. Oh yeah, that. Oh, the reason why this happened. Like I just talk it out, and I come to a conclusion of what happened. Yada yada yada. But anyways, so yeah, what happened was, I had finished the movie, uh, a reaction movie. I was on Patreon, and these guys were reacting to it, and I finished it, and it got to like, once the movie ended and the reaction ended, I was telling myself, okay, I can either be a lazy ass and sit here and try to find and scroll through and find some type of reaction to pass the time, waste time, and or I could get up, clean a little bit of trash from my room. My room is clean. Usually I keep it like a pigsty, but nowadays I've been on track of that and clean it up more. So I get up, clean up a little bit. Just like I just have like two kitchen plates in the room, and some, what was that? Some candy wrappers, and some just loose clothes like two shirts and three pairs of pajamas and pajama pants, and then like some boxers, and then a pair of my shoes a pair of my shoes and my sandals just around. Uh, if that's messed to you, by the way, just know that I usually have it way worse than that. But we ain't gonna speak on that. But anyways, yeah. So I just told myself I can get up. Also, I can go clean the kitchen, cause it's bad in there, and I know my grandma is gonna go crazy. It looks crazy. Um, and even though I didn't dirty it up, which, you know, why I said that I didn't clean it up, I mean, dirty it up, I will get to that another time in story time about my problems in life. I said, fuck it, let me just clean it up. I haven't cleaned it up, by the way. That's because I wanted to come here and talk. Um, so, as I was, getting ready to wash the dishes, I, let the water run for a minute, trying to get it hot, and I sat down and I was frustrated because I was frustrated with my cousins, um, and stuff like that, and I started to start like getting very negatively. First, I had on my mind about money stuff, but money stuff and accomplishing goals. And then when I was looking at the kitchen, it switched from that to, thinking about my cousins and how they not really, they're not really cleaning up their part of the house and stuff like that. Damn, I feel a little bit depressed, bro. But anyways, but no, yeah, yeah. So basically, I was already had some stuff on my mind. I was like, fuck, that was kind of like, stressful. And then I go in the kitchen, see the damage to the kitchen, be like, oh my god. And I started like falling into this pit of despair and misery. Is there something in my, or is that just the light shining? Oh, that's just the light shining. Uh, but yeah, I started falling in this pit of despair, and I started to get that stress feeling again, where my stomach and my chest starts to get tight, and I caught myself. I was like, wait, hold on. I think I'm thinking too dangerously right now. I'm stressing myself out. Let me stop stressing myself out. Also, let me stop doing this real quick. And you know what? Let's go to the camera, to the YouTube, and let's talk to the people real quick, and talk this out and analyze some things that I just caught. And so yeah, that's why I'm here. And so let's think it out. So let's identify the things. So I have some family issues, and so that was part of it, but that's not really. Let's just cut that out because I can ignore that right now. Let's get to what was troubling me in the first place. So uh, it's money and goals. No, I'm not worried about debt or anything like that. So it's two things. So one, uh, well, there's a lot, but so there's the money where, okay, so I was supposed to get my grandma the money for the remodeling bathroom, stuff like that, which I still am. But instead of like 2 weeks, it's been spread out. I told her I was gonna give her $400 to $500 on the 17th of May, 2023, and it's the 15th, and we're coming up on the 17th. Um, and I had the $400. Like I said, I had to overdraft a little bit, so uh, my Chase account is overdrawn about 100. So I have like 100 and maybe 20 something on Chase, and then I have that little borrow money I got from Cash App. So when it comes to debt, which I'm not really worried about because I got my priority straight. I said like 170 something, not 700 like the last time. Uh, but I should be paying that back. I feel I feel just stressed, guys. I feel kind of stressed and little miserable mentally. Um, but so yeah. So yeah, I told her I was gonna do that, and I was gonna give her 400 on 17. Then I was told I was gonna give her 400 to 500 on the 17th, and then I was gonna pay her the rest over time, and then around like June 5th to 7th, I was gonna give her the last 1K. Now, uh, things haven't derailed that much. Only that I spent a little bit of the money on the 400 for the 17th, and I think I have maybe like $363. What I spent that little bit of money on was snacks. Not yes, snacks. Reward snacks. I still have the problem. Now it's not severe as last time. I know it. I know what I'm doing, but it's just in minor cases. Like usually I probably would have like spent the whole fucking 300, 400, and then tried to fucking overdraft that back. So I've improved a bit, but the problem's still there. Um, so snacks. Actually, no, it wasn't all just snacks or food. It was also I spent $20 on Patreon, which I wasn't supposed to do to after I gave my grandma the 2K. Um, now I don't do it on I don't sit on this channel, but I'm into anime and stuff like that, and some other stuff I watch reaction videos, but mainly reaction videos to movies and TV shows and anime. And I have mainly two channels. I watch all the time. I have some other ones too, but my favorites, like it's two channels. And I really love them, but I was using them too much to cope with the stress and problems in my life. So I told myself, look, I'm not gonna watch these reaction channels until I'm got my debt settled and currently, got this 2K to my grandma, and then after all that, then I can get my Patreon. Fucking, I can buy these subscriptions to Patreon, and watch my Patreon people. But I didn't, and I think around either yesterday or the day before yesterday, I kind of caved in a little bit, and I said, you know what? Let me get me. I made so either 1 or 2 days, whatever. Basically, I made 2 purchases on DoorDash. Uh, I made 2 purchases on DoorDash from 7-Eleven, and then I bought 2 Patreons, $10. So I said like 40, I guess. And so yeah, that's what happened. And I did it because I wanted to, enjoy myself a little bit, Um, so yeah, that was that. And you know, even though I got the Patreons, there's not that much stuff to watch on it that I don't want to. So there's things on there that I want to watch, but I don't want to watch those things until after I complete, because I don't something I noticed I've been doing is that I've been on my Patreon stuff, and I watch a show and stuff like that. I'm watching that show to cope with stress, and I don't want to do that no more, because every time I watch a show, you know, every time I watch the show, one of the shows they're reacting to, that the people are reacting to, or even like if I'm just watching a TV show or an anime, what I find is that the stress and the stress and all the mental baggage and shit from life is in the back of my mind, is just fucking with me, Um, and so I told myself, look, bro, I don't want to fucking be dealing with all this shit in my head. I don't want all this fucking shit in my head while I'm watching the show, bro. I want to really fully enjoy it. So there's shows on the reaction channels that I really want to have the greatest experience with. So I'm keeping myself from watching it until all the stress shit that I'm dealing with can get the fuck out. And this 2K remodeling shit is the last one. After that, I should feel good and I can yada yada yada. So, anyways, it was that was the problem. That I spent. I would say what happened. The reason why I am feeling a little bit low, because I rewarded myself too early. I don't know what animal it was, but there was like a testing of giving some type of animal, testing an animal and making them learn how to learn discipline, whatever. Where they'll give them a marshmallow, and they give them a marshmallow. But if the animal can wait a few more minutes, then they'll give them 2 more marshmallows. Something like that. Basically, if I got a reward, but if I had waited it out, I would got even greater reward, and that's why I'm a little bit down low. That's one of them. And another thing is the process of getting this shit done is just so fucking long, bro. It's so long, bro. It's took my glasses off so I can see my face and my eyes, bro. This shit is so long, bro. It's just so long, bro. Waiting it out, fighting against, the odds. Like, it's just stressful, bro. And while I'm never gonna give up, not never gonna give up, but like when I know that I've done everything I can to, I'll hang up the coat and just, go to the military, yada yada yada. But right now I'm really trying, and I'm not gonna give up until I really put in 110%, 210%. But it's just days like this, man, where it just feels like all the odds are stacked against me, bro. You know. I wanted to tell my grandma to just take the 300 as and forget about the other money that you want me to give you and just cut me some slack now. But she's been cutting me slack for so long, and that's why I've been trying to do this. She's been cutting me slack for so long. I don't even know. I have so much to say, but I don't know what to say at the same time. I just feel a bit defeated, you know. Uh, um, I gotta get the PC. I gotta get about 1,500 for the PC, you know. Uh, and that's for like the little box thing. I forgot what it's called. I'm not a computer guy. I gotta get the box, the monitor, whatever. No, the monitor is the screen, I think. So I gotta get the monitor, which is gonna be like 100 to 200. Then I gotta get, you know, the PC itself, the thing, you know, the tower, I think it's called. Um, and that shit's gonna be about, I'd say maybe 1,700, that 1,800, you know, close to 2,000. So I gotta work for that stuff. Then I gotta get a little extra for the PS5 and you know some other stuff, you know. And then you know, basically, you know, oh shit. Basically, I have what I want to do right here, and then you know, it what I have to do is right here, and what I want to do is right here, and this is the space between them, you know, just far out, man. And I have to wait and 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 wait, and I have to tough it out, and it's fucking taxing, man. Having to having to just do this is just taxing, bro. And it's like the longer I have to wait, it's like and here's what I think it is, bro. It's like the longer I have to wait is the more depressed I become, or the more mentally stressed I become. So the longer I have to wait, I start to get during that wait time I start to get more mentally stressed. And then when I get mentally stressed, sorry my eyes irritated. When I get mentally stressed, I start making mistakes. You know? If it wasn't such a big thing in wait time, I don't think I would be making as many mistakes. That's just like it's like, you know, yeah, man. And if I look back at everything, that's what started everything. You know, like even I ain't gonna, so when I got my first job and I was first doing this, you know, um, and I was getting all the equipment, you know, the green screen and the the webcam. Then there's this light, and then studio headphones and all the studio equipment, and I had 85 to 90% of everything. All I needed was a freaking PC. That's all I needed. But it was just it took so long to get there that I started fucking up. I really don't know what to say, man. Like I have stuff to say, but I just don't know what to say, man. I'm just really mentally stressed, man. and then the societal pressure, and peer pressure, whatever. I don't know. And it's hitting me, when everybody's, looking at me, see what I'm going to do next, Or if somebody see me, they see what I'm going to do next. Um, my grandmother's sister came over the other day, and they was kind of estranged or something like that, or they had a fight, argument, and they rekindled now. They got to the age where it's like, all right, we over here, we over beefing over nothing. It's stupid. And she's been trying to keep up with what I'm trying to do and stuff like that, and she's been trying to want to see me and stuff like that, which is not wrong. It's just that they watching me, they trying to see what I'm gonna do, and it's like, damn, bro, like, go mind your business. Let me do me. And my grandma was even talking about my job and stuff like that. You know, talking about I work whenever I want, and I can, you can feel it. You can feel when, and this is not like, oh, it's in your head. No, you can feel the conversations, the tones, the looks, the vibes. My grandma, I could tell she's starting to want me to do more. Uh, and that's why she's starting to want me. She want. She start. I could tell she's starting to see, especially the way she's been talking. Like, I know. I don't know who she was talking to. I can't remember. She was on the phone with somebody, and they was talking about something. I can't remember exactly. But somehow the subject. I don't know. Somehow it led to her telling me, "Oh yeah, I need you to go clean that kitchen. Go clean that kitchen for me," and something like that. It was a very like demanding thing, and my grandma never does that. She rarely does that. Especially after since I got grown. She politely asks me, even when we're alone or when people's around us on the phone, whatever. She politely asks me, and now it started being more demanding. And then after that, she was like, "Oh yeah, you need to start getting to work on that on the front lawn. It gotta get mowed before all that stuff get up there, before it start growing on the front lawn." And I remember, some months back, or some weeks or months back, I can't remember correctly. Um, we was having a conversation about something, uh, and it led to the topic of my grandma again starting to say out of nowhere, yeah, can't get these boys to do shit around here. I've been telling all the boys, I've been telling Tavis to mow that lawn for as long as they still won't mow that lawn. And so I could tell, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I could tell that she's starting to get angsty. Like, all right, well, so what you doing about to do, bro? And yeah, so that's weighing on me because it seems like she's starting to, the clock is ticking, man. She's starting to get tired, and it's gonna be the point to where I have to move out legit. And I have no problem with moving out. I have no problem with moving out. I have a small problem moving out, but I have no problem with moving out. You know, I've been trying to. I've seen that. Okay, look, I have a better chance at this business stuff. At this business stuff, making YouTube, I have a better chance at this stuff if I can stay in a home and I don't have to pay so much rent. My grandma, if I give her like, if I just give her $4,500, I'm gonna start off with 200, 300, because until I start making progress in my stuff. But if I give her $400 to $500 a month for the bills, she would be good. But I haven't been doing that. I haven't been that much consistent. But yeah, if I could just stay in a home that's free, and stuff like that, then I can really do this. But like I said, I had that year where I was depressed and I wasn't as productive and I wasn't doing shit. And so it's been a minute, man. But nah, but yeah, um, but yeah, I have no problem. I would legit. Since especially since my financial situation is better now, I'll rack up some money. I'll just fucking move out, and I have to deal with it, trying to multitask, go to work for this, go to work for that. But I'm trying to like support my business first. Uh, but yeah, and it's a tough situation, man. And you would think like, so what's the problem with like mowing the lawn and doing the dishes and stuff like that? There's no problem. I would do it, but it's very complicated. I want to say stuff. I'm gonna redo it. These I'm probably redoing these videos. I'm gonna leave them up so people can see the journey of where I started to where I am. So I'll go ahead and tell a little bit about the story of what I'm going through, a little bit of stuff like that, and then I'll just probably remake it and retell the story. So basically, man, I'm in a very, very not very, very, but what's the word? Dysfunctional. There we go. I'm in a dysfunctional household, man. It's a matriarch. Nothing against matriarchs, and I'm not saying it because it's a matriarch. Which I kind of like. I'm a traditional person, so I feel like it is because it's a matriarch. But no, it's a matriarch. It's led by the women. My grandma is the lead, and then after her, it's her 4 daughters. Well, 3 daughters really, because my mom is a drug addict in the street, so she don't really, really do anything. She doesn't be here, so it's led by her 3 daughters. My 3 aunts, mainly two. But anyways, because one of them got their own place and is doing their own thing. But yeah, she had 4 daughters. My grandma had 4 daughters, and they've been helping her run the place, basic stuff like that. Or they have been helping run the place. It's actually quite opposite. They haven't been helping. They have been helping run the place. They just been. They I'm gonna say this. My grandma and her daughters haven't been doing the big duties of a matriarch, but have been benefiting from my grandma and her daughters have not been doing the duties of a matriarch, but have been benefiting from the position. The lead head. The girls, since there's no males here, they really run the place. And for some reason, God, I don't know why God did this, but there's all the girls, and then there's us boys and my two cousins. There's me, my younger cousin Ivory, who is 18 now, and my even younger cousin Demunja, who's like 15, 16. And they have given us hell, and it's okay. It's been some good, man. I don't really feel like talking about my life situation, not because I can open up. It's because one, I don't feel like it's the right time. I want to make sure I have things like really lined out, and I just don't feel like it's the right time. And two, cause it's just so much shit to go through, bro. Like, it's just so much, and I'm not even in the headspace to talk about all this shit that just been happening. And it's out at the same time. It's not like they put me through total hell. Like, it's been some good times. It's just that they haven't really been good leaders of the family, and because they don't have their shit together, it's been causing us boys, especially since we're kids, problems. Not kids, but since we're the youngest, problems. Especially like when we was younger, it's been causing problems. But anything, we just have a dysfunctional family. We have a matriarch that's not really a good matriarch, and then I have my two cousins who, they're lazy, man. They're lazy, man. They're lazy, bro. They are lazy, man, and they're good people, but it's just they're lazy, bro, because they don't really do chores, and if they do chores, it's half-assed, and people have to force them or tell them over and over, hey, do the chores, 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 and then they too scared to get dirty and do like hard work, bro. Like I'm usually doing stuff like I used to help with plumbing and stuff like that in the backyard because our bathroom pipes are fucked up, so I have to go outside and help unclog them and stuff like that. And I remember there was one time to try to get some stuff out of there real quick. I was trying to get it over with. I put my hand in the poop pipe. It was poop in there. It was like the water was clogged up and it was like poop chunks in there, and I just hand in there and just got some of the stuff up. It was like some hair or whatever, and some baby wipes, and I pulled up on it and stuff like that. And yeah, man, and like I would take on a hard and nasty job. It was even a little bit recently. Our dog died. She had accidentally killed herself by jumping over the fence, and uh, we had rigged the chain somehow. You know that the chain lead she was on. We had rigged it. We had rigged it a certain way, and she jumped over a fence, and it wasn't enough length to like let her fully go over there. So it was very short, and by the time she jumped over there, she done hung herself. And basically after that, we we had to get the body and stuff like that, and I'm the only person who will be able to do it. Like I was like, oh, the dog died, I gotta get the body, and I put my gloves on, put a fit on for not to get dirty, and I was like, and I wanted to go do it, but it was like, for me to do that, I would have had to like, a dead body is really weird, and so to pick up the body and not release any gas to like get myself like any blood, I didn't want to, like, this was my first time picking up a dead corpse, so I was like, I'm gonna need a little bit of help with this, because for me to use my whole strength, I would have to like hug the body and like pull it up like bear style. I ain't trying to like hug a corpse, bro. So I was like, all right, let me go get somebody to help me real quick so we can like do this together, do a team lift. Went to my little cousin, 15, 16 years old, but he's big. These guys are big, bro. My youngest cousin, the 15, 16-year-old, is bigger than me and his older brother. He's not stronger than me though. It's just that the nigga hit puberty and he just grew tall, and he's a fat boy basically. He's a fat boy. And so I was like, hey man, hey, come here, help me come get this, help me pick up Princess. He was like, that corpse, that body? Nah, nigga, hell nah. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. And it pisses me off. It frustrates me a lot, bro. My cousins like to like people like to put dirt on my name, even though I am the only one. I am the only freaking person, bro, who is willing to do shit that nobody want to do, and I am the only one. I am the only one. Everyone is always too scared, or like it's like I'm the only one who's willing to do the shit that people don't want to do. People too afraid to do. But I still get shit on, bro. And it's been pissing me off. And that's what's been happening with the dishes. With the kitchen, it gets dirty. There was a time. It was like 2-3 years, whatever. It was 3 years ago, for my, I say like all of high school. It was no, I say like from 7th grade to senior year. From 7th grade to senior year. 7th grade of middle school, senior year of high school. I would be a housemaid or a housekeeper. I would be a housekeeper. I say maid. But anyways, I was a housekeeper, bro. I clean the garage. I take care of the dog. I clean the kitchen. I sweep. I'll clean the whole house without nobody asking me and anything like that. And some people be like, "Oh shit, he cleaned it," like I just do it, just because. It's like, look, all right, the house gotta be clean. It's something we gotta do. Yada yada yada. And I remember a few of those years, my cousins lived off and on here, and when they was living here, them and other people would dirty up this house a lot. And guess what? I would clean it up a lot. And they would get in trouble for like not doing the chores or something like that, or just get in trouble with something. And then they'd always try to blame me for something like, what about Quinn? What about Quinn? Quinn this, Quinn that. And it's like, it's what? I do everything. Like what? What? Like, why you keep trying to blame me? Like, what? Why are you trying to blame me for shit that you not doing? Like, why? Why are you blaming me? It was even to the point where I remember one day, even though they give me shit, I always tried to help my cuz. cousins. And I remember one day we was outside from they got into an argument with my grandma. I pulled him outside. I started talking with him. I was like, look, bro. Basically, I just told him, look, we're gonna their rules. And but I explained it better. But I'm trying to give y'all a little short version. I basically told him, look, we're gonna their house, their rules. Just do everything that you can do to the max, and then whenever they throw you shit, just just ignore it, bro. It it was a little bit better than that, and it was a reasoning to it. But that's basically what I said, like, cause I was like, look, it's times where like my grandma would give me shit, but I clean the kitchen anyways, and two things happen. One, it gives me good credit. It puts me in favor of them. And then two, I know I did nothing wrong and it was on them. I wholeheartedly believe like, hey, I didn't do shit. That's why when I started getting to high school, by my junior to senior year, especially my senior year, and especially when I graduated, I was taking no more bullshit. If my grandma tried to pull some bullshit on me, I was like, no, I ain't doing that. Or what you talking about? I catch her on her bullshit. It's like, nah, that's bullshit. That's legit bullshit. That's not. And she'd be like, alright, and just go the other way and try to put that bullshit on somebody else. And so yeah, and this is me not being trying to be like insincere to my grandma, or not loving my grandma or my family. I love my family. I love my grandma. But it's just, if I talk about this even more, which I'm really not trying to do, is you can see it's like it's bullshit and dysfunctional. Guys, we have a problem. I came over here to try to like get this off my chest and try to make myself feel better, get some shit off my chest. But I think this talk just made it worse. I don't know, man. It's just goddamn, bro. I'm tired, bro. I ain't talking about sleeping. I ain't talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally, bro. I'm just. Let's talk about the problem. So, I spent more than I was supposed to. Not a lot, but so I give myself props for that. Not a lot, but I spent more than what I was supposed to. Another thing is that I've been really being physical or going to work. So, but like, okay, how can we get this? And then I was supposed to start writing a day or two ago, but I didn't. Well, not writing, but like doing some stuff with writing, but I didn't. So, keep it short. I think all I gotta do, man, is get back on track. Start being productive. So when I cut off this video, what time is it? It is 6:38. So when I get off this video, what I'll do. Say, so I told my grandma I was gonna give her money on the 17th. Tomorrow on the 16th, I'm gonna go get the 360 off of the card because I need to give her paper money in the morning. Um, right now, so basically right now, starting when I get off of what's name, I have to do I'm gonna do my writing today. Uh, I'm gonna do my writing for my stories today. Tomorrow on Tuesday, I will. I don't know. Well, cool. I might just do all that tomorrow. I can space it out. I don't know how to see, man. I don't even, I can't. I'm just fucked, guys. I might just gonna go ahead and video. I'll make another update, see how stuff go. Uh, it's not gonna get worse than this, guys. Or maybe I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get worse than this. It's just a little bit what's saying. I know I'm gonna bounce back. I always bounce back. I'm not going back into that deep ass depression. I know that for sure. I ain't going back into that. It's just these days, man. They're long and tiring. I just wanted to share. I can't really. There's nothing really I can say, man. But I did at least want to share my feelings with you guys and share my low days, man. The previous times, maybe it didn't appear that way because I'm low energy, especially like talking to when I'm like make a little quick video out of nowhere, maybe I guess. Um, Usually I have to like, especially if I'm on and got the green screen behind me and I'm on sitting down and stuff. I have to get into the fucking computer and do all this shit. And usually I'm kind of like monotone or like this or something like that. And it may seem like I'm like like I'm depressed or something like that, but nah. Usually I feel very fucking good. It's just even you know when I'm high energy, sometimes like I just be chilling. But nah, today is I ain't feeling it, bro. But I just want to share this with you guys. I want to share the highs and I want to share the lows. So yeah, that's about it, man. With that being said, Q out.